Hi everybody, I'm Laura Shane. I lead the sensors group here at Kodiak. Our team is responsible for the camera, the radar, the LiDAR, and other sensors on the truck, and making sure that our autonomy software has an accurate picture of the world around us. First question is, how does LiDAR work and how is it able to be so accurate? So LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging. The basic principle is that it's using a laser to measure how far away a particular object is. So within the LiDAR, there's going to be a laser emitter and receiver. And so by using those mirrors and actually rotating those mirrors, the beam can be steered across that field of view. And then I have my laser receiver, and that's just looking for the laser beam to return back to the laser. And then we can actually measure the amount of time that it took for that laser beam to return. And since I know the speed of light, I can calculate how far away that thing was. And if I do that, with enough points across this slice of the world, then I can create a very accurate picture of the world around me, represented by a number of points in space. For self-driving cars, how are LiDAR, radar, and sonar resilient to interference from other self-driving cars? This is a really interesting question, and we can break it into two parts. One part is the sensors that are on our own vehicle, and the second part is the sensors on other vehicles or elsewhere in the world around us. We have to worry about interference and crosstalk with both of those groups. Within our own vehicle, we can do what's called synchronizing the sensors to one another. So as an example, if I have two LiDAR, I can synchronize them to one another such that they know when they are sending out data and receiving that data that it's meant for that sensor and not another sensor. In terms of how we deal with sensors in the world around us, there's a few things that you can do. One of them is called chirping. So you actually modulate the frequency of the laser pulse within your LiDAR or the frequency of your radar. And that actually gives you enough information to be certain that the data coming back originated from that same sensor. And this is certainly something that our sensor suppliers work on a day-to-day basis because the number of autonomous vehicles will proliferate and this will become a bigger problem. And so it's certainly something that we do focus on and work with our suppliers on. The last question is, how does Kodiak ensure the quality, safety, and reliability of the sensors it uses? This is a really, really important topic to Kodiak because we're driving in really harsh environments. Commercial trucking, we might be driving in fog or rain or just many, many miles over the highway. And in off-road environments, our sensors are going to be seeing very high vibration and shock loads. So we actually do a lot of testing here and we work extensively with our suppliers to make sure that the lifetime of our sensors will match the lifetime of our vehicle. Just a couple examples. We'll do temperature testing in really hot Texas summer weather to make sure that our data quality from the sensors doesn't degrade. Or we'll do vibration testing, where we'll run a sensor over a vibration profile for hours at a time and ensure that no components within it break. This is something that we spend a lot of time on, and it's absolutely crucial to make sure that our Kodiak Driver has accurate data of the world around us.